Look, after the first 2 days, I would have said we wouldn't want to chase anything sort of more than 250. But having a look at the way the wicket played today, obviously it did flatten out quite a bit, which is surprising. It happened at SuperSport Park as well. I think the overhead conditions sometimes change our wickets. Our backs are up against it, let's be honest. But if we come out tomorrow, we've got a new ball at hand as well. So, if conditions change then as well, and we use the new ball well, we believe we can pick up quick wickets. And if we can chase anything around 330, 340, that would be great. It's still going to be a tall ask. But, one or two batters get in there, get stuck in. We saw how difficult it was to pick up wickets when it does flatten out, when the ball gets a bit older. Then we got to keep believing that a couple of our batters can get 100 or one or two big hundreds and give ourselves a chance.
Yeah, I think we've done really well. I thought the bowling performance yesterday in particular was really pleasing. We all stuck at our tasks all day. That middle session we didn't get a wicket, but I thought we bowled really well and then got our rewards at the end of the day. And we're clinical today as well. We finished off their innings, and then I thought with the bat, we showed some real grit at the top of the order. I thought Dom Sibley played brilliantly, and then Rooty came in and played quite positively, which helped us, and that partnership has stood us in good stead for tomorrow.
I think it was a great innings from him. Technically, a lot of people have been speaking about his batting, but he showed a lot of discipline outside off stump with a new ball, which I think was very important on this particular wicket. He dug it out, and he was sort of the foundation for the whole innings that allowed a guy like Joe Root to come out and play his natural game and take the game forward. They were ahead of the game, so Root coming out, he's always going to be dangerous. We wouldn't mind him coming out and blocking a few, but he took the game on, he took Kesh on, and I think that's probably why they're in the position that they are in at the moment. But like I said, you've got to take your hat off to Sibley. He played really well, very disciplined, which is what it takes as a Test cricketer, especially a Test opener at certain times on certain pitches.
I think he showed good signs in his career so far. He hasn't gone on until today, but he's made some good starts in his Test career, and it's just getting that confidence. And now he's gone on, he knows he can do it, and hopefully he can push on tomorrow. And push on in his career as well. And similarly with all the other guys, even Zach Crawley today, thrown in at last minute, but I think he's done a good job. Positive signs for us.
Bowling quite a bit takes a bit of its toll. I think you look at the chat in the dressing room is that the ball got really soft. There were times where maybe we wanted to attack Joe Root when he first came to the crease, but our guys had put quite a bit of work in already from the first innings and didn't get too much of a rest with our batting. So I think that sort of takes its toll. With regards to the tactical stuff, we've got our ideas on how to get batters out. On a wicket that we thought, everyone's talking about the crack going from the Weinberg end down. It just didn't seem to misbehave as much as what we expected it to. And that could be the change of conditions. I'm not too sure. Vern probably didn't bowl with the same venom that he usually have. He felt a little bit sick this morning. So I think that maybe played a bit of a role as well. But certainly, looking at it from the side, it did look like it had flattened out quite a bit, and there wasn't as much lateral movement as what there was in the first 2 days.
The guys that batted on it today said it felt flatter. Strangely, here and Pretoria, when the cloud come in, it's completely opposite to England. It seems like it flattens out. So, I think that'll probably, we're hoping for sun. Obviously, we want the wicket to deteriorate as the game goes on. But we've got some hard work to do tomorrow morning. Try and build another partnership, and hopefully, if we bat well that first session, going into the second session, then we can dictate terms later in the day. And obviously we have to play it by ear on how the wicket's playing, when and if and when we can make a declaration.
I think there are times in teams sort of characters that the characters have to come out. I think we've got characters in that dressing room. We do understand our batters are under a bit of pressure because they probably haven't performed like they've wanted to. If we can bowl them out and maybe look at a total worth chasing, then we must do that. We would always want to go for a win. but good teams also manage to block out draws. So depending on the situation, depending on how well we bowl tomorrow and hopefully pick up wickets, then we can maybe go for a chase. If not, then we're going to have to fight out for maybe a day and a half.
It's always hard to say. I think if the wicket's as flat as it looked today, obviously the odd one misbehaved, but nowhere near as many as the last 2 days. So we'd want 350 plus minimum, I think. But then again, if it starts to deteriorate and plays like it has done the last 2 days, then we're feeling the game right now. So I think whatever we get, we're going to have to bowl well. We've seen that if you are patient as a batsman, you can score runs and stick around for a long period of time. So as bowlers, we're going to have to make sure we're on the money when we come to bowl again.